Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. And I just went for a dip in the Oasis.
Where am I?
I just told you, Final Fantasy XII.
I forgive you this time. Be good for a while, okay?
Sin isn't in there, Titus. He would not fish in there. So I think he has this idea that that he can reach Sin through any body of water. Yeah, as you can see, we are in the middle of a vast desert here, and we're all on our own into the bargain. Titus alone in the vast desert. So, in fairness, Final Fantasy XII doesn't actually even have a desert area like this. All of the desert areas in that game are kind of rocky, mountainous areas, or else they're kind of scrubland areas and stuff like that. Anyway, it's gonna make us take on this doofus all on our own here, so we might as well get slow on the bastard and haste on ourselves. As we do with every enemy we fight in this game. Well, not with every enemy, but with every kind of big battle, I guess. Because between slow on him, and actually slow starts getting extremely useful at this point in the game. Well, slow is just useful anyway, but slow coupled with how broken haste is, I might actually keep a hold on that, because we might be able to overkill him, which would be ridiculous. I can't believe how much damage we're doing to this guy. It's just so funny watching Titus over and over again just head in there and kick his ass. I'm wondering if it's gonna break the game or something. Because there's supposed to be a timed thing that happens here, but Titus doesn't seem to be breaking a sweat taking on this zoo here. We even got him down on the ground. It's not even going to get a chance to do another turn here. I swear. Well, maybe now it'll just hobble over to us. I swear, it's not gonna do it. Is it? Am I seriously after breaking this battle in the game or something? What happens if I do this? What literally happens if I do this and I do slice and dice and I just take him out on my own? Because what's supposed to happen here just for the uninformed here, is he's supposed to get me, what's supposed to happen is when he attacks, Auron is supposed to come in and be oh, do you need any help? And then Titus is oh, what a sight for sore eyes.
Wait, Rock!
Let's go.
Oh my god, that's brilliant. I swear, Titus took him out on his own and then they just show up right at the end, so I guess that's what happened. Oh my god. We really did a number on that guy. Yeah, you guys let me do all the work. No wonder I'm out of breath. Jeez.
Haven't found them yet. We're supposed to stay in one place if we get split up.
Wait here if you want. He's not.
Yeah, how is that even supposed to work, Lulu? There's a fatal flaw in your theory there. Because if everybody just stays in one place, then nobody will ever find anyone else. And surprise, surprise, Waka is just sitting there. Because of course he'd just be headstrong like an ox and be well, I'm gonna sit here.
Where's Yuna?
Jeez, if we knew that. Damn the Albed.
Damn it! First I lose Yuna, then I'm ambushed by Machina. Great day I'm having.
Just goes to show, Waka, no matter how much you believe and how religious you are, and how pious you are, the same old shit is gonna happen to you that happens to everyone else, so you might as well just enjoy yourself. So yeah, basically we're out here in the wasteland. We've got to gather our friends. We're doing a pretty good job at it already, but I swear I've never seen that before. That was just such a highlight. Wait till you see what Kamari's doing over here, by the way. Is he going to do it? Yeah, look, he just keeps like walking up this hill and then sliding down, like pathetically, like some mangy old circus animal that's after being driven mad by its isolation and captivity. I swear that's what it's like. It's like when you see like those ads advertising, well, not advertising cruelty to animals, like against cruelty to animals.
No, gone.
And there's like,
It's not your fault, Kamari.
and they show like some like Russian dancing bear or something that's been driven to the brink of insanity and it's just sitting there rocking back and forth and crap. That's what it's like. It's like Kamari is just like slowly walking up that hill and sliding back down again. So yeah, the enemies here, like, funnily enough, they can be pretty, like they're not actually that dangerous. That guy in the middle can do a lot of damage, but otherwise they actually have like very, very manageable HP. Like, they won't really get to do much, but I just want to take out this guy in the middle because they can do a hell of a lot of damage. I'm gonna switch out to Waka here. And I'm actually, no, I didn't want to do that. What I wanted to do was put on the fire weapon because that thing is weak against fire. But what I might as well do is get out Kamari as well. Because look, they have like 430 HP, you can overkill them quite easily. And actually a lot of the enemies here, you're going to get to the point where you can overkill them very, very easily. And actually build up quite a lot of sphere levels. Like, we're like usually in this area, like between like overkilling all of the enemies, you're going to build up quite a lot of AP. The other thing that you can run into is that like randomly you can run into cactuars, which you might see here. No, it's just these stooges again. And if you manage to take them out, obviously you get a lot of AP as well, because that's what they're there for. What you can actually do as well is you can steal from these guys. You might as well with Kamari, because like what else is he going to do? Like, you can steal sleeping powder from those dogs, you can steal smoke bombs from those birds, and like they can be quite useful as well, just for getting things put to sleep and stuff.
You like that?
We're also getting these Albed potions, though I'm not actually even able to use them at the moment. Use being the operative word in that sentence. And yeah, even though this place looks like this big, vast, open desert, for the most part, except for maybe like 1 or 2 parts of it, it's extremely linear, so you don't really have much to worry about. These guys, they're not really that challenging either, and you can pretty much just wail on them and use Thundara with Lulu if you really want to. What you can also actually do, and actually, I don't think the game expects us to be able to do this yet, you can actually just use the steal command. And since we have steal with Kamari, we'll be actually able to just go ahead and do that actually, and actually get 2 grenades, which are actually really good, because actually I love saying that word in every single sentence about 4 times. Yeah, the game will actually have like a little introduction to that mechanic, the fact that you can steal from those guys and just takes them out in 1 hit, because I suppose you're dismantling them or something. But seeing as we have Kamari, then we'll be able to just do it anyway. And Sight for Sore Eyes, my favorite character, Riku.
Hey guys, where's Yumi?
Gone.
Gone. Some guardian I am.
Don't beat yourself up over it, Lulu.
There's something I want to tell you, but promise not to say anything.
I promise. Suspicious Waka.
No glaring either.
Especially with his hair, he looks like that Fry from Futurama meme where it's like, not sure if going to tell or not going to tell.
Near here. Yuni's there, I'm sure of it. Other Albed must have come and rescued her.
Rescued? You mean kidnapped?
What does it matter as long as she's safe?
True that.
That's right. Anyway, I will take you there if you promise that you won't tell anyone about it. Especially not Yevonites.
Not even Squidward's house.
You know they don't like make us Al Bhed. Who knows what they'll do if they knew?
Give me a break. What are you accusing Yevon of this time?
Yevon did something really bad to us before.
Well, you Al Bhed must have deserved it.
Can't you guys talk about this later?
I would be getting so frustrated listening to that crap as well.
Just promise you won't tell anyone about this island. Promise?
Waka, come on!
All right, I promise. Lead the way.
Jeez, yeah.
You got it.
It's like Waka has some nerve being like, oh, so what are you going to accuse Yevon of this time? It's like, you accused the Al Bhed of everything. It's like, you're just like, oh, something bad happened, it must have been the Al Bhed. It's like, oh, one of my socks got lost in the laundry, it must have been the Al Bhed. It's like, seriously, like. Now we have Riku, who's going to be our escort for this journey across the desert sands. And I think this is when it's going to introduce us to the fact that you can steal from these guys and take them out in one hit.
I can take them apart piece by piece.
Oh, I believe you. Kamari can too, as a matter of fact. But yeah, as I say, otherwise, I'm probably not going to, like, I'm probably not going to do that, like stealing from them, because you do get the grenades, but you don't get the chance to overkill them. And to be honest, I'd prefer to have the AP than to have the grenades. You can get grenades anytime you want, really. And yeah, a Tundara with Lulu will usually overkill them, and you'll get like the more AP than you could ever dream of. If we can manage to find a Cactuar, I might be able to get some AP from that. Normally, though, at this point, you're going to pretty much need to have an overdrive built up to be able to take them out. Otherwise, like, they're just like too difficult to hit for any amount of damage, because they're like magic defenses through the roof, as well as like their evasion and stuff like that. So, as well as the fact that they do 10,000 damage and take you out in one hit. As I said, those Al Bhed potions are really, really good. I haven't like shown them off in battle yet, but that's pretty much because I keep forgetting to. And I guess the reason they give you so many of them is just because like you don't have another like reliable way. I thought that was going to be a Cactuar. You don't really have like another reliable way to heal yourself when Yuna isn't in the party. But this might be like a good chance to like show one off. Get Riku in here. Because with her use command, and this is the thing, you actually need the to use with it. You can't just like use them like a regular item. But it'll like heal like your entire party for 1000 HP. Not only that, but it'll actually cure some status conditions as well, so really, really, really handy. Otherwise, there's really not much to say about this area. It's actually kind of like a point of the game that, like this and the next area, up until a certain point, I'm not like the biggest fan of, because it just kind of drags a little bit. The counter rate is kind of stupid, and and the enemies are just like a little bit irritating. And there are some like enemies that you can run into that have quite like that have quite an obscene amount of HP into the bargain. But what it makes up for, like, but what there is a lot of in this desert area, in the Sanubia Desert, I guess. It's Bikanel Island, I know, but, like, the area itself is called Sanubia Desert. What there is quite a lot of is, like, really good treasure. Like, if we go over to the left-hand side here, I'm pretty sure there's, like, a treasure chest right out here in the middle of nowhere. You might think it's kind of not worthwhile, but I'm pretty sure there are, like, mega potions in there or something. Still not running into any of those Cactuars. Which I actually wouldn't mind running into them, just to kind of show them off. Especially because, do we have any overdrives here? Built up. Well, Orin is. Yeah, so we'd be able to take one out with him. But no, Orin is like the least of my worries when it comes to AP. The amount of Al Bhed potions they give you here is absolutely ridiculous as well. Like, you'd never ever use all of them that they give to you. I think I'm going to want to kind of veer out of the way actually here, because I'm pretty sure there's like an Albed primer I need to get here as well. If I veer over towards the right, up to the northeast of this area. Oh, like the battles, for battles that are like relatively uninteresting, they just take so long. Though I guess like I am making them take, they don't have to take as long as I'm making them. I think that's the thing. I don't really have the right to complain, because I'm making them a lot longer than they need to be. It's like you get so much AP in this area anyway. It's like sometimes I think like, is it even worthwhile switching all of the characters in? But then if you didn't, and like I think it's like a good idea to make a habit of stealing anyway, so as I say, if you didn't... Oh, there's a Cactuar. Brilliant, and I can actually I can actually defeat it as well. I might as well use my overdrive.
I've been saving this one for you.
That's gas. It's actually true as well. It's like I have been saving it for him. The only thing with this is like Tidus will take him out. He'll even like overkill him probably. But like he's the only one who's going to get the AP from it, and it's going to be a hell of a lot. I think it's something like about 10,000. Like they do 10,000 damage, 12,000 even. Jesus, that's like 2 whole sphere levels that he just got. So yeah. I think I want to go down here because I think one of the Albed primers is down here. I know the red arrow is telling us to go up the other way, but I'm going to take a bit of a detour, if I may. We're going to have quite a lot of work to do on that sphere grid. That's going to take a while. I want to make sure I don't miss any of the treasures here in this area, because there's some good stuff, I've got to say. Yeah, like up here, 2 treasures hidden. Jesus, took long enough. Like, what an obscenely long battle against that guy. Like the video is up. Like, I can't wait to see actually how long this video ends up being at the, like, once I'm finished, because like that, like we're up to like 28 minutes already, and I got a level 2 key sphere, which I'm very happy about. Always happy to see one of those. I don't think I've ever seen this enemy formation before. Just 3 dogs and a treasure chest. What I want is actually over here. Got herself Albed Primer Volume 27 or 17 or something like that. Might as well use one of our 53 high potions to heal everyone up here. And I'm actually going to head back, because I could go up there. And I'm actually going to head back the way we came, because... Is there like a chest in here? I don't think so. I think there's just like this part of this side quest over there. Oh, it's time! It's time! Time for another really ridiculously long battle here. What I'm actually going to do first is I'm going to get Riku out here to use a smoke bomb on him, because I'm pretty sure you can get blind inflicted on him. Did it work? Yes, it did. Okay, brilliant. And actually, might as well steal from him as well before I start getting Tidus in here to use haste on everybody. Because this guy has a lot and a lot and a lot of HP. He's weak against water and ice. So, getting Tidus out here so that he can use the Brotherhood, which is like water elemental, obviously, is extremely useful. Waka, I don't know. I suppose I could use his overdrive, but I prefer to keep. I don't want to use. Do you want just defend Waka? You could use Waka to keep darkness inflicted on him, but. You could use Waka to keep darkness inflicted on him, but in my experience, using the smoke bomb with Riku is not only more reliable, but it actually lasts longer into the bargain. So I'm going to get Auron out here, because Tidus, Auron, and Lulu are pretty much going to be our attackers here. And I need to get haste on Lulu, post-haste if possible. Because this is going to be a long one, 41,000 HP. I'm pretty sure this is like the most HP anything we've fought before has had. And not only is this going to be a long battle because of just the sheer amount of HP he has, there's like a couple of other things that he can do that just artificially, no, I didn't need to do that, I've already done that on him, jeez. Sometimes that like memory thing really tripped me up. There are a couple of things that he can do that just, will artificially lengthen the battle. And maybe we'll get... Yeah, and he's gonna do it right now. He's just gonna swallow Lulu. It's not the end of the world, though. Like, it's kind of like... What that'll do is it'll just, like, remove her from the battle. It's like when those, like, enemies in Final Fantasy VI use Snort or whatever, and just, like, blow someone out of battle. It's pretty much the same as that. Do you know what, I could probably go ahead and use Slice and Dice on him if I really wanted to. Because I'm going to be attacking so much that I'm going to probably have my overdrive build back up again. But yeah, this is why it's not as bad, because he will, like, does Lulu still have haste? No, that's the thing. When he spits them out again, they don't have haste in them anymore. I'm gonna have to re-establish that. And see, darkness is still established, and that's the thing in my experience. In my experience, the smoke grenade or the smoke bomb or whatever will actually like not only like be more reliable in inflicting it, but it'll just last longer. And you can steal the smoke grenades from enemies that are here in this desert. Like, you can steal them from those birds, like the big ones, the zoo, and you can also steal them from, I might as well use Oren's one as well. Shooting Star will actually like actually I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to do that because it'll like show him like flying off into the sky, but no, do you know what, I don't really think it's even worthwhile to be using Bushido on him. No, don't use haste again, just that memory thing. You've already got him down to almost halfway, so I don't think we'll be having too many issues. It just takes a long time is the only thing. Another option is to like, he's actually like, you can actually push him to sleep as well by using either Waka or using the sleep powders that you can also steal from enemies in this very desert. You can steal them from those dogs. Are you gonna swallow this time? Poor little Tidus. See his poor little body writhing around inside your insides. It's disgusting. But yeah, you can like steal those from those dogs here. But the only thing is, like, if you do push him to, like, if you push him to sleep and then just like use magic, then you're pretty much guaranteed to win. But I mean, you'll have to wait for Lulu to get like about 30 turns. Is that really worth it? I suppose if you wanted to, you could use like Antarctic Winds or Arctic Winds with Riku or with Kamari, but like, considering that him swallowing and regurgitating doesn't even do any damage, it just takes them out of the battle for a period of time, I don't think it's really worth how much like, the battle takes long enough as it is, do you know? Is the way I look at it. Like, the battle takes long enough as it is. I don't really need to have the battle take even longer just because I want to make my life easier, do you know? And as you see, it's like, it's not even... Do you know what? It's not even worth using haste again on this guy. Oh, he's readying Quake. He's lifting his tail up, oh my god. That's so scary. But we'll have him, like, taken out and... We'll have him taken out already, trust me, viewers. By the time he gets that Quake ready to attack, by the time Daruk's protection is ready to go, we'll have that battle won.
Alright!
You don't even get that much AP for the amount of effort and time it takes. It's like you could even consider just like running away if you really wanted to. Yeah, I don't know. That's like part of that Cactuar quest. Do you know what I might do? Should I maybe just end the video here? We're up to like 36 minutes recording. I think I will. So yeah, next time we're going to continue through the Snubia Desert, into the next area. Thanks for watching, see you next time, bye now.